Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. I thought I'd worked it out where I had enough episodes for the week and I don't. So this will be recorded on the Sunday and it'll go up literally not long after it's been streamed. So yeah. But I thought I had enough episodes and I didn't. And that's the story of that. But last time we had an episode, we took on Bristol and lost, won 5-2 away. And then in the second upload of the day, we beat West Brom 2-0 at home. But the problem with that match, with West Brom match, even though we won 2-0, and the problem with this match as well, is that we have got a host of people away on international duty. As you saw on the calendar there, it's the 25th of March. These guys are all back tomorrow, technically, in game. So we kind of got an issue in that none of our players are really fit enough to play. Especially Greenwood, which is an issue because he is our only striker at the club currently. I don't know how I'm going to play with no striker. He's just going to have to, I think he's just going to have to tough it out somehow. Like I said, I don't have any substitute strikers. I could do this actually. And this is just I don't know if I even still have him in the youth squad. I hope I do. That's not what I wanted to pick. Youth Academy. This boy. I know he's not incredible, but we need him. We need him just to pad out numbers. I know he's not incredible. Like he's not got incredible potential either, but we just need him currently. We'll give him a run out anyway, and if we need saving, we'll bring on Greenwood. But I need to somehow like keep the fitness as well. Can Brown play left mid? No. Can Vutus play left mid? Oh god, it's a mess. It's quite frankly a mess. Van Damme's going to be buggered. Everyone else that we need is away on international duty. Can Russo play left? No. Can Laganov play left? No. Oh, I'm sick of all of these players being versatile enough. Getting on my nerves. Bro, it's going to be I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a struggle to get a win over Preston here, especially with the absolutely exhausted team. And no real options on the bench. If it will give Linkvist a little try in the defence as well, but this is a mess, quite frankly. Tadebo's been given the captain's armband, but we all know that when Kukache and Carbonero are away, then Rossi gets the armband. But this could be a biggest challenge yet, especially since Preston will most likely have a full team. It might be a loss, to be honest. If we win this, we go back to 1 point within Burnley, although I'm pretty sure they have a game on the same day. Greenwood scores a brace as Bradford win over West Brom. Greenwood was in superb form for Bradford City, scoring a brace which guided the side to a 2-0 win against West Bromwich Albion. So that's what happened last episode. But unfortunately, he is absolutely buggered. Vutus ponders Bradford future. I'm giving him enough games for his role. I don't know what he's complaining about, to be perfectly honest with you. But without any further ado, I'm not going to go all day. You don't have enough available players to... Yep, I know that. I'm aware of that. Probably should have brought a couple more youth players up. I don't want to bring them all up just because we don't have enough. I want to see some of them grow to see what their potential would be. But we've got an absolutely exhausted side. And in fact, I'm going to make one more little switch. First of all, I'm going to turn goal news off and have only the Burnley game on. I know Burnley will probably end up beating Hull because Burnley are on a tear right now. But I just remember Vutus can play right back. So bring Vutus there. We'll bring Sterling on to the bench, and we'll have Brown. The whole bench is out of order now. Like it's just out of order. What I usually like to have it, but we could sort it out after this because all the big players will be coming back and it will all work out, and we can go back to the two-striker formation with Haaland and Jota doing it at the top. I said we'd have the only game on being Burnley, and it is. So we've got Rossi in goal, Brown and Vutus as the full-backs, Linkvist and Tadebo as the centre-backs, Grinkov, O'Leary and Anisimov make a very tired midfield three. Van Damme's about to collapse on that left mid place, but he's going to have to play there, and we might have to just put a full back in there, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know what we'll have to do for that. Or maybe switch the formation around so we don't have any wide midfielders. We'll just have to take it as it comes in this match here at Deepdale. We've got Lebedev on the right, and then we've got Varankov, 58 rated. It's come to that. We're going to play him up front and see how he does. Watch him be a star. Watch him get a hat-trick or some bullshit. Anyway, without any further ado, we're going to head into this match and hope we can somehow, by some miracle, get a result out of it. Like I said, though, after this, we'll be going up against... I can't remember actually offhand. I think it's Wigan. I want to say Wigan. But what the main point I'm trying to make here is we'll be going up against them. And not only that, we'll have our full team back. 95 finishing. Why is O'Leary's finishing still going up? Am I still doing attacking scenarios? I'm noticing. Okay, I did just shoot before I got tackled there, but so I can't turn around this cunt, bro. Give me. He just. Okay, that's toxic. Well, from my indication, it looks like it's going to be a bad game for us today, but my excuse is I've been playing FIFA 18 against my friend because he's not a FIFA 20. That's my excuse. My other excuse is we don't have a fucking team because we're all tired or away on international duty, so it's kind of an issue. But we've got Greenwood on the bench in case we need saving, but we're going to have to go with an incredibly weakened team. If we win this, we go back in touching distance with Burnley, and we have a 8-point gap from Cardiff, who are in third. I don't want to say it too soon, but I think promotion is a cinch. It's just, can we get back our top spot? But my own choke cost us, really. I've got alcohol, so I'll probably open that and drink that while I'm playing. It's only a couple of cans of Jack and Coke, but it's still alcohol, which makes me more relaxed, I guess. Still got a hangover from yesterday, but it is what it is. There is the undefined Preston squad. I didn't really look enough to see if I recognise anyone, but I'm probably going to get outplayed because these will all be all the first team guys. Varenkov has been quite quickly thrust into the Bradford City spotlight a lot faster than I think he expected, and a lot faster than I expected to bring him in. But we've got two Vyacheslavs in the lineup. We've got Vyacheslav Lebedev and Vyacheslav Varenkov. Interesting there. We've got a couple of players on the bench who are not tired and could come in if need be. But Greenwood, I kind of want to keep Greenwood off till about the hour mark. If it's like really bad, I'll bring him on at half time. But I don't know if Greenwood can play left mid. I think he's centre forward, right mid, and striker. But if I put him left mid, would that really affect anything? I don't know. Lebedev is a right mid and centre mid. I think Van Damme is the only left mid who actually can play left mid. It's one of his preferred positions at this point, with everyone else away on his national duty. Which means obviously I need to buy more attacking players, which is why I'm bringing in Tielemans and Dembele for Season 5. Dembele is going to be a good one because I believe he can play right wing, left wing, and also, I want to say centre mid. It's a good tackle by Vutus, and we get it away initially, but it's not fully away, and that's the problem. Watch Preston be just like elite now that I've got nobody. Just wide though. Oh, was that save? Burke taking the shot for Preston. I thought it had gone wide. It actually was going in, and Rossi did get a save on it. It's a fair play. Shows how much attention I'm paying. Although that was kind of hard to see. Barkhuizen delivering it in. It should be headed away. Actually, I'm not sure if it should be with the players we have, but in the end, it's saved by Rossi. We're going to give our players some time to run up the pitch a bit. Like I said, this is going to be a difficult one, especially when my players are passing to the wrong guys. Grinkov is now passing it to O'Leary when I didn't want him to. We've still got a couple of big players like Tadibo and Rossi and stuff. And I guess you can consider some of the backup players big players in this one because the main players are away on international duty. It's like Anisimov, O'Leary, Van Damme as well. Probably put them in the big player category. Although Van Damme is usually a starting player, so I guess he's always in there. Oh, bollocks. Okay, good save. Barkhuizen probably could have gone a lot closer and tried to shoot that, but he didn't, and that's lucky for us. I don't know how Varenkov's actually going to physically be able to do anything in striker, but we need Greenwood to have a rest. He was the only other option for a striker. Tadibo with a strong tackle coming across. I think we'll just have to take whatever result we can get here. Varenkov, I can't really run through him on his own. He's got no real pace about him, but Grinkov has a bit of talent in him. Turns inside. Shot's blocked. Varenkov can't win it back in time. I thought I could turn inside and get the shot off, but I was wrong, obviously. Obviously, I was incorrect on that information that I'd been given. I remember using Linkvist the last time. He was actually quite a tough tackler, so hopefully he can replicate that. But he's just giving the ball away as soon as I start talking good about him. It's concerning. Brutus should be able to get there ahead of Hughes, and he does. And it'll be brought away quite nicely. Lebedev, decent control of the ball, I guess. Could have easily been taken off him, though someone had been on him. But Anisimov, Grinkov. Could he get to Varenkov? Not quite, unfortunately. But yeah, if you're watching this one, you'll see that we are in deep shit as it goes for players. We had to throw out some 58 rated striker up front because we've got no other striker besides Greenwood, who's all the others who are in international duty. Hull City will take on Preston next at the KCOM Stadium. Tigers are going to be facing Burnley today, and we are going to be the ones facing Preston. And as you can see, we're 18 minutes into that match with no real opportunities for us, but I shouldn't be surprised. I'm going to be lucky to nick a goal in this one, I think. I don't even know what height Varenkov is. I don't even know a lot of his stats, to be honest. I needed a striker, and he was the only real option. I possibly could have used Mason Morgan. I don't know if he doubles up as a striker. He was a cam. I don't know if he doubles up as a striker. We'll never know. And it's... No. Right, I know I've got youth players everywhere. But Rossi is by no means a youth player anymore. He's an 80 rated goalkeeper. And he... I don't know why Tadibel's gone out there either. But Rossi has to be putting more effort in there, surely, right? I'm not just being dumb. It's a goal for Preston, and it's not really a surprise. They've probably got their full team out. We've got maybe 3 or 4 players out of our main team. It's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Hopefully Burnley will drop points as well. And hopefully we can maybe bring it back. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in this one. But Graham Burke has given Preston the lead here at Deepdale.
Well, when you sit off like this,
I didn't even check if their stadium name is Deepdale, but I'm quite convinced that it is. If I'm wrong, then I apologise to any Preston fans, but I had to focus on the match. And Isimov. Fuck off, dude. Burnley have gone 1-0 up, just as we go 1-0 down. Isn't that fucking amazing, really? Burnley go 1-0 up as we go 1-0 down. It's like it was scripted. Anyway, Lebedev gets a tackle in. Look at his stamina already. These guys are going to be buggered. And I'm getting body blocked from trying to go to the other player. All their players is body blocking mine. I'm trying to go around and they just body block. Like, nope. Vooters heads it towards O'Leary, who gets the ball before immediately losing it because I did pass and it went to the wrong guy. Linkvist able to do enough there. Like I said, Linkvist is a solid defender. He just needs a bit more, you know, training. And Isimov. It looked too obvious. It looked way too obvious. Varenkov wasn't in really any striking position, so we had to try and go through to O'Leary there. Who honestly could have doubled up as a striker. Thinking on it. We could have put someone else in midfield, but didn't think about that. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. Thank you. Yeah. You've got to be joking, though. I'm not making that pass. I mean, I'm making a pass, but it's not that direction I want it to go in. And Preston are going to take advantage of our fucking youth players. Linkvist with a big clear, and we're going to win the throw-in because Rafferty can't control it. Oh my god, it's going to be an intense one. It's not going to be the Bradford City you know and love. It's going to be Bradford City, probably of League 1 or League 2. Just try to hang on to something in this match, realistically. Varenkov on to... No, don't count. No, don't. Just don't. Like, have you seen my team? Don't call me offside there. Just give me a damn break.
I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I.
Nah, it is offside, but just give me a break, dude. Can we just have like offsides like turned off for this game? I should have turned offsides off and have myself more of a chance. I'm joking, but I'm also kind of not joking. It's gonna be a difficult one as it is. Grinkov. The Varenkov. Hit it to Anisimov. Back into Varenkov, perhaps.
Oh, maybe the equaliser.
And oh, you couldn't write it. He's just taken his like arm off in the number 9 shirt, and he's proved it immediately why he deserves it. Nobody else wears the number 9 at this club, and we're looking for the number 9 that will be incredible. I thought I was going to actually switch Haaland's number 9. But I do think he prefers, or I do think he suits number 28 more. Maybe Varenkov is giving us a case as to why he should be our number 9. Obviously, you won't get probably any more starts for the season unless we're on an international break and it gets this hectic again. But he has given us an equaliser, and that's a bit surprising.
Got themselves back into this. Now can they go again?
Vyacheslav Varenkov, first professional game, just literally getting promoted because we needed him as an extra striker, panic striker, really, I guess. And he's gone and equalised for us. And I didn't expect that out of the young Russian, but here we are. And he's not just doing the scoring; he's intercepting balls as well, and trying to make something here for Bradford City. Not been here long, but he's very passionate about the club. Brown tried to cut that off, couldn't.
On the ball.
And now it won't let me switch back to my left back, so that's okay too, I guess. O'Leary can come across and do all the work. I don't know why FIFA has a thing about me trying to switch back to the player I was just using and not let me do it. Varenkov, Van Dam, 2-1. It's all been turned on its head here at Deepdale, and Varenkov has got a goal and an assist. Are you like? I don't know. He's 58 rated, but he's just proven himself already on the football pitch. Granted, it's only Preston. I say only Preston because they're quite low in the league, but a goal and an assist from Varenkov. Let's not understate the shot from Van Dam as well. It's a beautiful finish from the young Belgian, who seems to be popping up with goals here and there. Mainly assists from him, but he will pop up with the occasional goal, and we need goals right now in order to keep within Burnley, especially as soon as they're beating Hull. I'm not too worried about Wigan, despite the fact that it's like only a few days later, because it's going to be at a time where all our best players come back off international break. Varenkov, he's not giving up on it, and Vyacheslav Varenkov just won us the ball back. Grinkov, Anisimov's going to run into trouble here yet. Oh, he's going off to Varenkov. Are you kidding me? Oh, I thought he was about to contribute again. Van Dam is absolutely buggered. We'll probably have to bring him off at half time and play a right wing at left wing. I'm sorry to you right wingers who only have one position and aren't versatile, but you're just going to bloody have to be. Tomori, frustration. Could have been 3-1. It's gone to hand. 3 minutes out of time. Can we stop Preston from getting an equaliser before the break, or maybe even we add a third to our tally? I mean, it's not going to happen there. Do we get a free kick? Huh. Yeah, we're going to have to probably bring Russo on for the second half. Van Dam is absolutely cream-pied. I don't mean that in a sexual way. Alright, so free kick to end the half here, most likely. I probably won't be able to do anything with it, but it's worth a try. O'Leary going to be the one to do something with it. Hopefully this works out. We'll see. Lebedev, it's cleared. Lindqvist. Oh, I was going to go for a broke with a massive shot there, but he got tackled. It doesn't matter though. We just needed to waste that last little bit of time before half time, and we did it quite well. 2-1 up here at Deepdale against the odds, really. Rossi, I'm a little bit upset with you, mate, for conceding the goal, but it's fine because we got two of our own. Early goal from Burke opened the scoring, but Varenkov and Van Dam have given us a lead here at Deepdale, and I can't believe Varenkov is one of our scorers. I thought he'd like crash and burn, and we'd have to bring Greenwood on in the second half, which we probably still will do, but I thought it was going to be more of a struggle. Burnley winning 2-0 at Hull, of course they are. No teams in this league can do us a favour. Look at the stamina, and I've got to do another half. Oh boy, oh, this is going to be a struggle zone. Bring on Russo for Van Dam. This is going to be a struggle of a game. Tadibo might have to just take a break for the next game because he's going to be exhausted. We might have to start Tomori and Hennessy as that partnership. Wouters, no. I don't know how much running our players are able to do due to tiredness. Okay, Brown's probably one of the ones with more stamina. We did a bit of running with him. O'Leary's kind of low. Wouters is kind of low. Varenkov might be alright, although his stamina might be low because he's only 8 rated and he can't get through a defence anyway. The left winger's calling for it and these calls are being ignored. Brown, could you get ahead of Barkhausen? Well, kinda. Lindqvist, please don't fuck this. Thank you. Thought for a second. Oh, Brown with a risky tackle, but no risk, no reward, and he's not got the pace to really do this, but he's giving it the old college try.
Can they trouble the opposition this time?
Fuck it, you don't know if you don't try. It wasn't the worst cross in the world, to be fair. It's just a matter, I think, of us running down the clock in this one. I don't think we can really add a third. I mean, we could try, but I don't know if it's going to be possible. Varenkov to Anisimov. Grinkov. Get closed down by about, well, I say about, it's literally two Preston players. I just want to exaggerate the number a little bit, make it sound more impressive. But yeah, no, two Preston players were there, for being honest. And Anisimov's being wrestled here. Lebedev, Grinkov. God, the Russians are taking over Bradford here. Varenkov. Can we get back in? No, unfortunately not. Our next game is March 29th, just 4 days after this one, against Wigan Athletic, of course. But we're going to have our main team back for that, so I'm a little bit more confident. Burnley winning 3-0 against Hull. I can't be. I honestly don't know how you're going to stop him. And we can't clear it, but I think it's offside. Oh my days, guys. And when I'm headering it, I want it away from the box. I want it away from everything. Not so they can get it and just immediately score, because that doesn't help at all whatsoever. We get a let off there. Kind of riding our luck in this match. Bayliss comes on for Potts. Like I said, we're kind of riding our luck. We're just going to have to... I don't know. I'm just going to have to hope. Not a lot of sprinting here from Bradford due to fatigue. Grinkov, O'Leary, Anisimov, back to O'Leary, and it's a third. Even if we're tired, we can still make attacks. Oh my God, big tiredness here from Bradford City. He's fallen over, he's so tired. So, I'm joking, it's part of the celebration, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was due to tiredness. He's just fallen over there.
Well, it's a beautifully crafted goal. The supply line worked perfectly there.
O'Leary and Anisimov linking perfectly there, and with the 95 finishing, it's going to be hard for him to miss. And of course he doesn't miss. Arguments Ripley could have done a bit better in the Preston net, but he hasn't done. Sellers never warming up. I have no idea why. He's not going to be coming in at all. O'Leary, only 8 goals in the championship, but he's not played a lot, to be fair. He's been making more substitute appearances than anything.
4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is.
3-1 to the good here for Bradford City. Now, can we just not F this up?
Maneuvering his way
Oh,
forward.
he's just running through my defence. He's just taking the piss. He's got full stamina. My players have none. And he's just taking the piss with it. Can we get a run here from Lebedev or Varenkov, perhaps? Varenkov's thinking about it. We have more possession somehow. Varenkov's getting slid at. Russo. Back into Varenkov, perhaps? Can't. I need another option there, and there isn't one. I've just pressed Y because I didn't know what to do. I was surrounded by 4 Preston players. There was no other Bradford City options. It's just gonna die at attack. How's Barkhusen kept so much stamina? Give credit to him. Rossi collects. Just absolutely boots it. I don't want to take any chances. Varenkov could run after this, to be fair, but it's gonna just go to the goalkeeper, so I don't see any real point. So many options here he could go to. It's gone to Burke. Headed by Linkvist, though. 20 minutes now for the Bradford City players to hold out with their fatigue. Lebedev. Worth a try. Oh, it's going to get cleared, and Grinkov can't get there. If they do score another, I suppose it's not the end of the world, but I really hope I can prevent that. Booters. Please stop Bowden. Oh, bro. I had him, but he passed it off. Linkvist, though. Okay, ref. Okay. Sure. Get pushed over, but it's fine. Tadibo makes sure, just in case Rossi wasn't there. It's clear. Preston are going to make a substitution. Honestly, there's no point in us making a substitution.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Stockley coming off, and number 24, I think it is. Number I saw. I'm pretty sure I saw it anyway. Coming on. 34, Scott Hogan. A bit more firepower up front for Preston, maybe just to try and rescue a point, perhaps. And they probably could, to be honest, with our fatigue. That's what I mean. Linkvist just heads it absolutely nowhere, but it's going to be grabbed by Rossi. That's what I mean by the headers sometimes. They just don't compute in my brain. Varenkov's going to chase us all the way, you know. Okay, it won't make a difference, but I mean, I appreciate the effort. Grinkov's got nothing in the stamina bar, by the way. I don't know who does at this point, besides maybe a goalkeeper. And Varenkov has a little bit, I guess. I'm sick of Burnley just getting these big wins and nobody's just attempting to stop him. I can't pass away right now. Linkvist is going to block it for a corner. Can someone just try and slow Burnley down at least a little bit? Like, at least put an effort in. Docherty coming on for number 4. I couldn't quite catch the name of there as he turned the corner. We'll see on the scoreboard anyway. Going for O'Connor. That's not one of our old O'Connors, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong. Preston have got one of our players on loan who they haven't put in the squad. Of course, Carl Fredriksson, the Swedish youngster. He's going to go for a goal kick. And like I said, it's just running down the clock. Anisimov's been solid in the midfield apparently, and I mean I can't say he hasn't been. He's got 2 assists. Wait, are we winning 2-0? Oh, we're winning 3-1. What I meant is, haven't we got 2 goals? We've got 3 now, I completely forgot. So I remember Varenkov setting up one, I'm assuming Anisimov sent up the other 2. That would be basic Bryn right there. Lebedev and Anisimov, who has got nothing in the stamina bar. O'Leary's nothing in the stamina bar. It's just a matter of time now before one of them's just going to collapse on the pitch. But I'm just honestly running down the clock here. Fatigue is a big issue right now, but hopefully once the main players come back, and these midweek games will stop after this one, I believe. After the next one against Wigan, I should say. This is a weekend game. But yeah, they'll stop after the Wigan game, and we can just do weekly games, have enough stamina to actually be able to physically do anything. 3 minutes of added time just to play. Come on, guys, you got this. You got this in your tanks. You kind of left a bit of open space for us, you know. Worth a shot. That's the shot that Anisimov pulls out because he's so fucking tired. I don't blame him. O'Leary wins a header somehow. Anisimov can't get the pass around to O'Leary. But he does. He is still going. And the game is now over. So everyone can take a breath and relax because the fatigue will be no more. We'll get our main team back. Obviously some of the players will still have some fatigue. Like Tadibo, I might have to rotate him out for a game, perhaps. But it's alright. At the end of the day, we get a 3-1 win at Deepdale against maybe some of the odds. Varenkov, having an incredible first half, was kind of quiet in the second half. And we also managed to save Greenwood for next game. Burke scoring for Preston, Varenkov, Van Dam and O'Leary getting the goals for Bradford City. So even though we had to play with a rotated team who was exhausted, we could still beat Preston, so that's always one good sign. 10 shots for 7 on target for them, 6 shots for 4 on target for us. Obviously an undeserved victory, but it works out in the end. 48% possession for them, 52% possession for us. The menu's gone off even though I was about to just move to the player ratings. So we've got Valery Anisimov as man of the match at 9.4. Vyacheslav Varenkov in his first professional game gets a 9.1 with his goal and assist. O'Leary, a solid performance once again from midfield with an 8.4. Van Dam with an 8.1 as well. Everyone else doing alright. Everyone got above a 7 apart from Russo. Didn't really need to contribute much anyway, but that's just how it goes. Burnley getting a 4-1 win in the end. Fucking pricks. But at least they didn't get a clean sheet. Hull cost them a clean sheet, but I need someone to stop them. Like, I'm winning, but they're also winning. And I might have left it too late to try and win the championship.
Have you got time for just a few questions?
Yeah, plenty of time. I'll just clear my throat. Bradford City is unbeaten so far in the EFL Championship in the past 8 games, I think it is now. Are you confident to keep the streak rolling? I think we have what it takes. At least you can get out of the next match to a draw, so we have what it takes to keep the streak going. But we want a win to keep up with Burnley. That's not the mindset we need, Theo Johnson. When compared to Preston North End, Bradford City is considered the far stronger side. Maybe not to today's lineups. And with 3 goals scored, it's clear why. It was a win ever in doubt. You never know. I knew the odds were in our favour, of course, but you can still consider every possibility. Especially when we had to rotate our lineup because 7 of our players were away on national duty. You won again. Do you think that Preston North End played well? They played better than us, to be completely honest. They made more chances. We got kind of lucky, to be fair. The lads did it, though. All credit goes to the lads and their hard work for tucking another victory under our belt. I said earlier in the season, I've said a couple of times in some of the pre-match interviews, that we'll need everyone in the squad to play a role, and literally, today it was a bit of proof of that. But Burnley have hit the century, and we could do that too if we beat Wigan. But yeah, Burnley just don't want to like drop points, and it's getting right on my fucking wick. Can we get Haaland to 83? Honestly, like, is there a way to just fucking push him there? I'd adapt attacking scenarios. It still doesn't get him there. You're annoying me, Erling, honestly. I'm about to sell you. I'm joking, of course, but... We'll give Varenkov some drills. He proved himself there. Holy shit. He made the accounting for himself. He deserves a bit of training. I know he's going to be buggered, so maybe the results aren't going to be great, but we'll give him a little bit. Because I want him to be... If he's going to be a backup striker, or a backup striker. How many strikers do we have? I guess we've got these three. If Haaland and Jota are out on international duty and Greenwood is tired, I would need him to be on... Well, not the same level, obviously. That means get him to 80. But I need him to be somewhere, like maybe 70s or something. So I'll put a bit of time into him, training him up. I don't know what his potential is because I forgot to look when I promoted him. But you can go back to the start of the video and see. O'Leary going to get a little bit more, but we're not going to do the adept attacking scenarios because look, he's fucking finishing. Are you kidding me? For a centre mid. We'll go towards some defending drills, I think, for him now. And I'll do one for Mazepov, who's our youth starlet at the moment. We'll make sure we put plenty of time into him and don't promote him too early like we have done with a certain boy who actually performed quite well. O'Leary getting an F. Come on, dude. I know you're tired, but at least put some effort into your training. Varenkov scores in Bradford debut. Yeah, he does. And as you can see, Mason Greenwood's coming to us. I've been in pretty good form lately. I'm feeling good, so I'm not going to bench me for the game against Wigan. There is bigger games ahead, but I'll consider your request because you will be in. Like, the only reason I stopped you there is because you were bloody out of breath, mate. But now we can go back to this, or some sort of this sort of lineup, I guess. We'll have to rotate all the squad back around to get the main guys back in. That's what we'll do just now, quickly, to end the episode. And then we'll record the next one straight after. Who am I missing here? Van Dam is there, but he's tired, so... All my centre mids are tired. Okay, Carbonero. Okay, you can't... Fuck it, we'll leave Van Dam there. I know he's tired, but we'll leave him there. Hennessy is going to be apparently just taking their armband. This isn't mine now. Obviously, once we rotate Kakachi back into the squad, he'll get it. But it feels good to be back with this squad. Oh, Van Dam's exhausted, which means O'Leary will get some more game time. But, like, it's good to be back with the men. I don't think we need a striker substitute, really, unless injury occurs again on Jota. If Jota gets injured again, I'm honestly going to sell him. Is he injury prone? He's not even injury prone. He's a solid player and a speed dribbler. Have you got any injury prone players, actually? I'm actually quite intrigued now. No, we don't. Okay. Well, not in the main 11. I'm not bothered too much about substitutes. But I'm going to end the episode there. I know it's been kind of a quiet, not so great episode, really. But we do get another victory under our belts, and we're still chasing. But we are winning, even though they're winning as well. We are winning, and I think this is going to be our last game in hand. And we will, if we win, we hit 100 points. And we 1 point behind Burnley. But then, what other games have we got? Have we got any difficult ones? I think we've got most of the difficult ones out of the way. Swansea seems easy. Hull, yeah, I think all these are good apart from Norwich might be a challenge there. And then Middlesbrough could potentially be a bit of an issue as well. So not really many challenging games for us. I don't know what Burnley have left either. I'm going to take a quick look actually. I've clicked the wrong thing and it's going to take so long to load. No, it's not. It's taking less time than the other episodes yesterday. Okay, cool. Burnley are playing Blackburn next on the 1st of April, which is when we'll be playing our next our game after the game in hand. Who else have they got in April? We've got Hull. They've got Swansea. Then they've got Peterborough. Oh fuck, it's not looking good, is it? Then they've got Huddersfield. Could be a challenge for them. I hope Huddersfield can maybe pull a rabbit out of the hat there. Then they've got Nottingham Forest. The same weekend we got Norwich, they've got Nottingham Forest. That could be an intriguing weekend. And then heading into May, they'll face Preston North End. We'll take on Birmingham at that point, and then we'll finish off against Middlesbrough, and they will finish off against West Brom, who actually haven't performed that well this season. Usually expect them maybe to be... I mean, they're not doing terrible, I guess. We usually expect them to be nearer the top. But being in 12th with 19 wins is, I don't know, interesting. But anyway, those are the games left for Burnley. Those are the games left for us. We've gone through them both. And you can maybe keep following, I guess, both teams if you feel like. I'm going to be looking at Burnley like a hawk because I hate chasing, but it's my own fault for putting myself in this situation. Mendy's been scoring while Haaland's been away, but that's fine. Golden Boot is not the priority anymore. The priority is trying to get our championship title. I think in a couple of games, I won't say it just yet, but I think in a couple of games we can comfortably say we're going to the Premier League. But I need that title. I want a league title to go up with. But we'll see what happens in the coming episodes, of course. Within the next few weeks, we'll be finishing, or actually by the end of, or by some time next week, actually. Let me work it out on my brain quickly. So we've got another episode today. Let's make it 39 games. I mean, next Saturday will be the end of the season here in the Championship. The double upload will finish off the season there, and we'll see where we are then. Hopefully, we can say, oh, we're top of the league, we just need to consolidate. But we might still be chasing. I guess I'm going to stop rambling on now, let you guys get on with whatever you're getting on with, and I apologise for rambling on like I am doing. But I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode. We managed to get a 2-0 win over Preston with the younger youth players of Bradford City, and they, well, no, it wasn't a 2-0, it was a 3-1, sorry, my bad. But we got a win regardless with some of the kids who actually played quite well. And it looks like a good future for Bradford if I'm being real. But I hope you guys have enjoyed, like I said, and I'll see you very, very soon. I'll see you really, really soon, actually, for our next game against Wigan at home. Bye for now.